And he'll step off and try again. Now here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
4 o'clock.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. Aaron is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to bat will be Mickey Mantle as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So stepping in is Eddie Murray.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just underway here in Kansas City. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So here is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now here it comes. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now in the box, Larkin.
Larkin.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Strike.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Ground, and this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag. That brings up Mickey Mantle. No balls and 1 strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. And if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone. And up steps Hank Aaron from the stretch as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
2-1. Popped him up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the
1
plate
ball,
and
1
in.
strike.
It's a ball and a strike. Popped up. Number 18 has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in steps Big Frank. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. To the plate now, Barry Larkin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Maddox, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up is Tim Anderson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
Thomas stands at second with 2 gone. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The set and the 2-1.
Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone.
Thank you.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. 2 on, 2 out. And next up, the switch-hitting former #1 overall pick, Adley Rutschman. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through. It's 1 strike. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
2 strikes.
The 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Batting up, the third baseman, number 5.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. At the plate, Hannes Wagner. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Bounce towards the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Now into the box is Willie Mays, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Rutschman finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next will be Vinny Castilla. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, Now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Saberhagen, a 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a slider. So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Vinny Castilla goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Number 18 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. That'll bring up Gary Sheffield as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
No.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Now it'll be Mickey Mantle. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. I got 2-1 the count.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. In now, Eddie Murray. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Sheffield is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Popped him up. Larkin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Rodriguez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Here comes the 1-2. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
The batter, number 7.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in the bat is Trey Turner. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Barry Larkin trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Frank Thomas. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Rodriguez. And he makes the throw to first. Thomas is retired, and there's one away. And now here is Barry Larkin. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
0-2 to Larkin.
0-2.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Next up, Tim Anderson. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy
will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Hank Aaron flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Rutschman moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next, here is Willie Mays, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. The batter will be Vinny Castilla, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Adley Rutschman. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Up next, Brooks Robinson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Next, it'll be Hannes Wagner, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Number 18 is over now, and he's got it for round number 2. Ready now is Mickey Mantle. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 18, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Bounce it to the left side. And that's out number 1. One out, bases empty. And into back now will be Gary Sheffield. Now the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
That's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now here's the first offering. Pudge Rodriguez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Striding in is Eddie Murray. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 33, Eddie.
First delivery to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he fouls this one off. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now he'll step off. The 1-0. Back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And here is the big hurt, Frank Thomas. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Lifted in the air to right field. Heading after it is Judge. Running hard, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson brings it in, and that's the first down. Stepping in next, Mickey Mantle. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fouled off. A little bouncer.
Wow, this guy's been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. That'll bring up Hank Aaron as he'll go after the first pitch to him. Comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Stepping in now, Willie Mays. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Into the box, Vinny Castilla. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Aaron, the runner at 3rd. Mays on at 2nd with 2 down. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that... Now to bat, Barry Larkin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The pitcher, Barry Larkin.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again. 1-2. Chopper to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So next to hit is Tim Anderson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Rodriguez. And he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired, 2 down now. Adley Rutschman digging in now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. And now, Gary Sheffield is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Fouled off. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. 1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig in to bat at the plate. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now back.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brooks Robinson. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Hannes Wagner. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready. Here's the 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So now to the plate, Eddie Murray. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance, it's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2-1, here it is.
That's ball 3.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
3-1.
Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Blake Trinan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs' designated hitter. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. The next Cub up, Barry Larkin. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 0-1 delivery. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Strike 2 taken. The fastball clips the inside black. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next up is Mickey Mantle. First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Again, he sends it out of play. Changes up on it, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and he's played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
0-1.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
To the plate now, Willie Mays. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one. We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
The second baseman.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Fouled away. 0-2, here it is. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in once again is Adley Rutschman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-0 now. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Next to dig in, Brooks Robinson. First offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Count even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Now to the plate, Vinny Castilla struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Kirby Yates, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Scorched to third. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Next to stand in is number 18. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Yates, a 32-year-old veteran. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. At the plate, Gary Sheffield, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And the check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next to hit is Fudge Rodriguez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Judge is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 5-2.